Have you ever thought about selling something you can't even touch? In a forgotten time, nestled within a bustling town, lived a young and ambitious man named John Doe. Though he was clever and kind, John was terribly poor and yearned for a life of luxury and acceptance among the wealthy elite. He often sighed to himself, watching the rich merchants pass by in their fine carriages. "If only I had a fortune," he would whisper, "I could buy my way into their world. What would I give for such a chance?" Anything at all. One afternoon, while attending a garden party at a wealthy banker's estate, John felt out of place and isolated. As he stood awkwardly to the side, a mysterious old man in a gray coat approached him with an unnerving smile. The man performed small, impossible tricks, pulling all sorts of items from a seemingly bottomless pocket. He then turned his quiet, piercing gaze to Peter. "I see you admire the wealth around you," the old man said in a soft, raspy voice. "I can offer you something to make it all yours. In exchange, I ask for a mere trifle." John's heart leapt with a mix of fear and excitement. "What could I possibly give you?" "I have nothing of value." The man in gray pointed to the ground where John's dark silhouette stretched long in the afternoon sun. "Would you sell me your shadow?" John couldn't help but laugh, thinking it a bizarre joke. A shadow? It was worthless, a trick of the light. What harm could come from selling it? Eager to seize this strange opportunity, he agreed without a second thought. What could I possibly lose? The stranger knelt, and with a delicate, swift motion, he rolled up John's shadow from the grass, tucked it into his pocket, and handed John a purse that was eternally full of gold coins. It was the legendary Fortunatu's purse. Overjoyed, John accepted the trade, his mind already racing with the endless possibilities his newfound wealth would bring. The very next day, John began his new life. He bought the grandest mansion, wore the most exquisite clothes, and hosted the most extravagant parties. He was surrounded by people who praised his generosity and sought his favor. For a time, he was blissfully happy, believing he had everything he had ever wanted. However, his joy was short-lived. He soon walked out into the bright sunlight and was met with a shocking realization. He cast no shadow. At first, it was a minor inconvenience, but soon people started to notice. Children would point and whisper. Adults would stare, their faces a mixture of confusion and fear. Whispers followed him everywhere he went. "A man with no shadow. It is unnatural. He must be cursed or in league with the devil." The same people who had flocked to his parties now shunned him. The woman he had fallen in love with, the beautiful Fanny, recoiled in horror when she discovered his secret. He soon found that all the gold in the world meant nothing without companionship, trust, and love. The loneliness was a crushing weight, far heavier than the poverty he had once known. He was an outcast, a ghost in a world of light and shadow, and he felt poorer than ever before. Desperate and heartbroken, Peter spent a year searching for the mysterious man in the gray coat. He finally found him in a bustling marketplace. Peter fell to his knees, holding out the magical purse. "Take this cursed gold back," he begged, his voice cracking with despair. "Please, I implore you, return my shadow." The stranger looked down at him, his expression unreadable, and then proposed a new deal. He would return the shadow, but only if John signed over his soul. John, horrified, refused. The man in gray simply smiled a chilling smile. "A shadow cannot be bought twice, O man who sold himself for gold. You made your choice, and now you must live with it." With that, the stranger vanished into the crowd, leaving John alone with his riches and his profound emptiness. The man wept, finally understanding the true cost of his bargain. He had traded an essential part of himself, his connection to humanity, for mere material wealth. He now saw that some things like one's integrity, reputation, and place in the world are priceless and cannot be traded for any amount of money. And if you're new here and want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support means the world and allows us to keep creating for you all. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.